Hi, I'm Shaheerah. I am the Senior Minister at Transforming Love Community in Detroit, Michigan. Check us out on our website, transforminglovecommunity.com. Transforminglovecommunity.com. I've just been having a lot on my heart about grieving and grief. When I see so many of the shootings, really it's like just lynchings of young African American boys, girls, men, African American people in America. And I am an African American. Yes, it has made me very, very sad. And I've been very angry and sad when many of those verdicts came out, and it seems like these people just killed these people. Nothing was done. And I've had to own my anger around it. And I have to move into my spirituality and pray, knowing that and believing with all my heart that there is divine justice throughout this universe. Yet I've been wondering, how are we dealing with grief as a community? And I know that a lot of people may also have this grieving thing going on, and they don't even realize that it is grief. Because grief can take on a lot of different personas. When my best friend passed in 2007, I didn't really grieve as I needed to grieve because I felt like I needed to keep moving. And that's one of the ways that I see people deal with grief. They get busy. They shop. They always have company. Yet the grief is in there, and if the grief is not allowed to flow out, the grief goes inside and can cause a lot of issues. During this time, I also learned about EFT, and one of the EFT teachers said that when you have lung problems or skin problems, that it's usually because of grief. It's like you won't cry, so your body's going to cry by oozing out different diseases. And so we want to begin to think about, where might I be grieving? And understanding that grief is natural. And that one of the steps of grieving is anger, that it's okay to be angry. What is not okay is to express your anger out on someone in a physical way or a violent way. Or even in words, because words can hurt. But it's very good for you to own your anger and figure out a way you can process that anger out. Some people can get a bat. They might get a plastic bat and get some pillows and start hitting them. I remember I got some anger out once just by breaking up some jars in my backyard against the patio. Just like a release. And just talking it out. It's physical exercise, walking it out. And being with it, and being with your tears. When your tears come, let them come up and let them flow. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because when I held that grief in for so long, and some other events happened in '08, is when I got very, very ill, because I had this grieving that I needed to do. And so I just know as a community, I think that it would be great for us to have a grieving session as a community to allow ourselves to grieve. When I went to Africa, I noticed how they allowed themselves to grieve. We were in the marketplace, and every now and then you would see a whole train of people just running through the market, wailing and grieving. My former husband's daughter was involved with someone from the Middle East. I went to his funeral, and they were beating on their chests, and they were grieving because we need to get it out. So all I'm saying, beloved, is that grieving is good. Nobody should tell you how long you need to take to grieve, and let it out. Don't just hang out there, but let it out and think of some loving, nurturing, gentle things that you can do for yourself. Grieving is natural. I'm Rev Shaheerah, and I'll see you next time.